Hey guys, it's Brooke. So today's video is going to be a disappointing products video. I usually don't do these types of videos, but it's been on my mind lately. There's been a few disappointing products that I've been trying that quite a few people talk about here on YouTube and actually love. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click subscribe down below. I'm going to be having a giveaway once I reach 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, and with all that said, let's go ahead and get on with the video. So it is 11 o'clock at night. I decided to film this video because I'm bored and there's nothing else to do, and I figured why not. So my first disappointing product is going to be an affordable one, and this is ColourPop. These are the Supernova shadows, and I have 4 of these. This one is in the color Walk of Fame. It's just not this color, it's actually just like the whole line in general. I do not like these, and I hate not liking a ColourPop product, and I've actually have 2 in this video. But if you know me, I love ColourPop. I really do. They're super affordable, they're super nice, and usually their products are amazing. But this one is definitely a miss for me. It's just not a good product. I can't get it to work. I don't like it. It's patchy. It clumps up on the eyes really weird. You can't blend it out in any way. For me, I can't get it to work. So as affordable as it is and as beautiful as the colors are, they just doesn't work for me, especially this color. This one is the worst of the 4 that I have. I just don't like them. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you won't like it. There's actually a lot of people that like these. I just don't like it. Alright, I'm just going to stay on with ColourPop, and I've had these for a while and I've tried them out so many times, and I've only have 2 colors in them. These are the ColourPop Cream Gel Liners. Now a lot of people like these, but I also don't hear a lot of people talking about them, including me. I don't like them. They're just not that good. They're kind of stiff, and it goes on creamy when you like swatch it, but it is stiff. It looks kind of dry, and when I use it in my waterline, it really tugs, and I really have to go back and forth for the color to show up. It's just not a great eyeliner. By this time, I think I might have had this a year, so it's probably drier than it usually is because I've had it for so long, but this is like a dark purple color. They have a lot of cool colors. This one is in No Shame. It's kind of like a blackened purple, really pretty color. It's just really tuggy, and it doesn't feel like a gel liner at all, and it doesn't last that long either. I would say on me it lasts 2 hours max, and that is it. I'm very picky with gel liners or eyeliners, but it just doesn't work for me, and I don't like how much you have to really work it. You definitely have to warm it up before you use it. Alright, next up is a product I actually bought just a few days ago, and I seen it in my local Walmart, and I thought so many people talk about this product, especially Tati. Tati loves this product. So I figured a lot of people love it. Let me go ahead and try it. They did not have the translucent one, so I don't know if that's a factor or if that changes anything, but I did get the naturally neutral one, which I figured would be a really good match for me, and color-wise, match-wise, it is. This is the original formula Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. So many people rave about this product, and I knew I didn't like it within like the first 5 minutes I put it on my face. For me, the number one thing is the scent is so strong, like so strong. It's super affordable. It's only $5, and the color is really nice. It comes with a huge puff. There's the color right there, and I really don't see how the translucent one could be much different from this one. Let me know down below if you tried both or 2 different ones, a translucent one and another one, and if they're any different. But this just, I do not like it. It makes my under eyes look super cakey. It makes my face look cakey if you put on too much. But the number one thing is just that the scent is so strong. I'm wondering if this is kind of the factor of why my under eyes feel so puffy, because there is something that I use that just irritated my under eyes so bad. So I don't know if it was this or something that I used after this, but this scent is so strong and it lingers. That is a thing. It lingers for at least an hour. Like when the wind blew, I could smell it still after like 40 minutes after applying it. So definitely not a fan of this. It really sucks because it's so raved about, but definitely a no-go for me. This I will be returning. Alright, and I do have another setting powder. This is a high-end one. This is the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder, and it is in Golden Hour. It comes in two different shades. It comes in Golden Hour, and then an exclusive one comes in the color Pink Haze. And this is expensive. It's $38. The packaging is beautiful. I've had it for close to a year now, and I've used it a couple of times. It's not a bad powder, but it's really, it doesn't do anything that it says. It says that it's supposed to add vibrancy to the complexion, and it's supposed to blur imperfection set makeup with a subtle radiance. When I put it on, I don't see a radiance, and if you put too much on, it gets really cakey, so you definitely have to spray your face, and you definitely have to make sure you don't put on too much. But I definitely don't see a radiance when I put it on, and definitely do not put it underneath the eyes. And also, I don't see any blurring action when I put it on either. So it's just kind of like this basic setting powder that doesn't really do much except add a little bit of coverage, and that's it. So my cat's right here, Peanut. So yeah, like I said, it's not a bad setting powder, but it's definitely not worth $38, and it doesn't really do anything that it says, so I definitely don't recommend it. Alright, speaking of blurring products, the next one is a Milk product, and it is the Milk Blur Stick. I actually hauled this in another product that I'm going to be talking about in just a second, and I hauled them a while ago in the video, so this is kind of like my update a little bit. But the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick, I got the mini sizes, which by the way, these are $14, kind of pricey for what they are, but this just did nothing for me. Like it goes on really nice, really easy. I like the applicator. You just, you know, rub it on your face and tap it in, but it doesn't do anything. You have to put a ton of this on to actually see filling of the pores, so I feel like you would go through this pretty quickly. I mean, you have to put a lot on to see blurring of the pores, and I don't know if that's just me. Maybe I just have large pores and they're hard to fill. I don't know. All I know is that it just doesn't work that great. I've used better blurring primers, so I definitely don't think it's worth the price. And I know the bigger one is much bigger, and even if you use a lot, it may not go by that quickly, but it's not worth the price to me. I wouldn't pay $30 for the full price, because honestly it doesn't work for me. But I know some people really love it, but it doesn't work for me. Alright, and the next one is this one made me so sad. The next one is the Milk Makeup Holographic Stick, and this is in the color Mars. It's super beautiful. I actually have it on tonight just because it was a whim, and I figured why not, so I can kind of show you guys. But the reason why I don't like this, let me swatch it. There it is right there. It's super beautiful. It's like a really pretty peachy holographic. It looks so beautiful on the hand, and I think I'm going to keep this to use it for the body. But let me tell you why I don't like it. Okay, I'm getting off track. One reason I don't like it is just because that application is kind of difficult. I can't put it on with a sponge. It doesn't work. It looks horrible. It looks patchy. I can't put it on with my fingertips because you can see it sitting on top of the makeup, which is what I did tonight. But it looks good on camera, and it looks pretty on camera. But in person, and when you look in the mirror, you can see it just sitting on top of my skin. It enhances my texture on my face, and while the color is pretty, it just doesn't physically look good on the skin. Like, it doesn't complement my skin. And maybe it's because I have textured skin. So if you have beautiful, smooth, no problem skin, it would probably work amazing for you. But the application is just kind of hard for me. I can't figure out a good way to use it. Fingertips don't work. Makeup sponge doesn't work, wet or dry. I think it looks beautiful on the nose actually. I think it makes a really pretty nose highlight and an inner corner highlight, and I think this would be gorgeous on the body, so that's what I'm going to use it for. Just face wise, it just kind of disappointed me because it looks so bad sitting on my skin, but the color is gorgeous, so it's very conflicting. Peanut, your nails hurt going into my leg, just letting you know. Alright, next up I got an BoxyCharm, and this is the Pores No More Luminizing Primer by Dr. Brandt. This is what it looks like, and after using it one time, I knew it's not bad. I just knew it wasn't my thing. And it's crazy because the way it looks, Kathleen Light says she really likes this, and I'm very surprised because she does not like glitter. And when I put this on my face, that is all I've seen. But we also have very different skin types. She has very dry skin. I have combination oily skin. So that might be a huge factor on why I don't like this. But when I put this on my skin, it was just like pure... Okay. But when I put this on, it really kind of smoothed out my face and it made it feel really nice. It has like that silicone feel, if I remember right. I tried it like almost 2 months ago. But all I remember seeing when I looked in the mirror is just glitter all over my face. Like pure glitter all over my face. And I was just so surprised because I don't know, I know it says luminizer, but I wasn't expecting a ton of glitter. So I don't know, maybe I have to shake it. I want to try it again, but when I did put the foundation over it, you can't really see the glitter through the foundation, but it just didn't really do much. It just looked like glitter on my face and it didn't do anything specifically. Like, it didn't fill in pores, it didn't really smooth out my face, it just made it feel soft. I'm actually going to swatch it. So there it is on the back of my hand. It's like a cream color. And it has this odd scent, but it goes away really, really quickly. And you probably won't be able to see it on camera, and I actually don't see a lot of it on my hand. I see a little bit, but it's really hard to see in like this light. You can really see it in natural light the best, but it just gives like a really, really subtle luminosity, but it's mostly just kind of like shimmer. It's really hard to see in this light. You can really see it in natural light though. It just didn't really impress me. It was just completely different than what I thought. So, alright, and last but not least, this is kind of an older product. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow. And this is what it looks like right here. This is the one that has the highlight, the bronzer, and the blush. And honestly, this is really pretty. The only problem is that it just doesn't have a ton of pigmentation. The only thing that is super pretty that I really like in this palette is the highlight. The bronzer is literally nothing. Like, there is nothing there. What? Huh? Like, there's not much to this bronzer at all, and I'll swatch them just so y'all can see. But this just mainly just really disappointed me because I was so excited about this collection. It was so beautiful and so pretty, and it smells good. And I don't know, I was just disappointed. So the bronzer actually swatches better than it does show up on the face. So there's the bronzer, and I'm kind of doing heavier swatches. There's the blush. Like, the blush is super pretty. You can get away with the blush and use it and it look really nice if you build it up. And then there is the highlight. I really love the highlight the best. But as you can see, they're just really, really light in pigmentation. The highlight is absolutely beautiful. The blush you can make work if you use a good brush that picks up product and really disperses it. And then the bronzer, it just... you have to use a ton for it to show up. And if you have anything darker than a light skin tone, this bronzer is not going to show up on you at all, because it barely shows up on me and I have a light complexion. So yeah, this definitely disappointed me. I wanted to really love this. I am keeping it because I can make the blush work with the right brush, and I love the highlight, but it just disappointed me all in all, especially for the price, because it's just super cute collection and it smells good, not that that matters. And it would have been the perfect traveling palette had this bronzer just been a little more pigmented. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I hope you didn't mind all the appearances of my cat in the video. Sometimes that happens. It usually don't happen that much, but since I'm filming at night, he's really needy, so he's kind of chilling with me in here. Also, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below if you want to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Alright, speaking of blurring products, I did haul... Peanut, come on. Are you kidding me? A lot of stuff with glitter. Peanut, come on. You want to smell it? Smell it. Okay.